Hi everyone, I'm Alex Balta, Technical Director at Mount Hamilton Youth Soccer Club. This is our home fitness program. With me is Adam Bond, our Youth Program Manager and Staff Coach, as well as a fitness coach. Dr. Dan Agostinelli is the Doctor of Physiotherapy, as well as he represents Absolute Rehab and Wellness. Here are a series of exercises you can do at home.
The purpose of the warm-up is to increase the heart rate, respiratory rate, prepare the system for perspiration, basically get the system ready for athletic performance. In layman's term, what we're doing is preparing the engine. We're warming it up for athletic performance ahead. Next set of exercises, the planks for core stability, change of direction. It will help the athlete to perform better. We need that strong in condition. Main points, keeping the head neutral, elbows under the shoulder, your core tight, activated, which means switched on. You're squeezing your abdomen, as well as your buttocks at the same time to keep the posterior chain stable, strong, and conditioned. All right, so some common errors with the planks that we do not like and that may occur or happen is this hyperflexion. We don't want that. We would prefer to have it in neutral. Well done, everything's stabilized, everything's activated, squeezing muscles down as well. The next common error is the hyperextension. Too much load on the low back and may cause low back pain. Third common error in this position, it may look like he is actually squeezing, activating the core. However, no posterior chain activation, no glute maximus activation. You need all of this working together in that neutral position, squeezing the abdomen and the glutes at the same time for proper stability. Common errors with the side plank. You want to make sure that your elbow is completely under the shoulder for good base of support. Another common error we find is the neck. You don't want it wavering to one side, you need it neutral. There, stable position. Another common error is hips collapsing. Picture a string, pulling the hips to the ceiling, maintain that proper form. Common error, feet are improperly stacked upon each other. We want good foot placement. This will allow for stability here and limit the excessive rotation that we see commonly with people trying to do this. Common errors with the tricep minis are hands too wide and spread apart. This allows us to focus on a completely set of different muscles. What you want to do is elbows tucked in and having your biceps scrape against your rib cage to excessively focus on the tricep, group, and integration of the core. All right, so something to mention with leg lifts, depending on different body types, hand placement under the small of the back or under the buttocks to help with any low back pain, as well as keeping the legs straight and not bent are some of the common errors that we see. We do not want that, we want them straight and 6 inches off the ground. Some common errors with the scoop is hand placement. We won't want them too wide. We want them roughly 6 inches apart. Vice versa with the feet, you won't want them too close together and too narrow. You want them good, wide, and apart to maximize the conditioning and activate the muscles of this dynamic movement of the lift. With our neck strengthening conditioning exercises, the yeses and nos, be sure to do them slow, controlled. This will help the conditioning of the neck muscles to prepare them and lessen the effects of a collision or concussion, sort of like a parachute on a dragster, slowing down the system. These are our shock absorbing muscles for our break. With Nordic curls, you need a partner to help stabilize the ankles, focusing on the eccentric phase. Explode back up, and time under tension rule. Try to maximize that time. You're attempting to go all the way down, and you do need a partner to help you with this as I stabilize the ankles. Some common errors with this exercise: arching of the back, coming down. You're not focusing on the posterior chain, the glutes and the hamstrings. Come back up, we'll show another proper form. And explode back up. Well done. Some common errors with the crunches are having the hands behind the head, cranking the head into a position it doesn't want to be into. Not good for the neck, cervical spine. What we want is hand placement on the temples or the chest. And Adam's looking up, he's coming up. And he's not using momentum to swing himself up. That's what you don't want. Another common error. Slow, controlled, sustained, and hold that position and back down. Well done. Another progression is having the legs elevated. Come up, crunch. Neck is in a neutral position, looking up. Well done. With the Mason twist, some common errors that we'll find is head not focusing on a focal point in the wall. So Adam will perform a good one for us. And rotating to your limitation while keeping the head straight and direct. Another one is back too far back is another common error. Right, come back up. Back needs to stay in a V shape with the hips. With wall sits, shoulder width apart, one decent step forward, lean back, it's almost like you're gonna feel you're gonna lose a little bit of balance. Come down to 90 degrees. Knees should never pass the toes. You can actually tuck them in a little bit more. Perfect. Good. And with the balls of your feet, you want to be pulling to activate the hamstrings on both sides. Head is straight. He's not touching the back. A common error is that you'll hang on the back. You'll hang your hands up here to give you more support. Hands at your side. Continually breathe, controlled breathing. Deep inspiration, slow expiration. Again, getting the hamstrings to activate will help engage the quadriceps and the hamstrings. The whole leg is one unit. Some common errors with the burpee are not going up high enough, and on the way down, not kicking out far enough. Now Adam's going to show us a proper height and kick out. Well done. An additional common error to the burpee is an awkward kick out. Awkward kick out. Both legs need to fire out at the same time. Well done, Adam. Hand placement on this. We're okay with you not having to go down all the way into a push-up position. This is completely fine. If you are more advanced and want to be challenged, you can definitely add in the push-up portion. Adam, show him a couple more. Well done. cool down, we'll be using dynamic yoga poses, warrior 1, 2, and 3. Adam's gonna show us warrior 1. The left foot is perpendicular to the back foot. This one's facing the wall. The other facing the side wall, the lateral wall. Knee never goes over the toe. Both arms up. Awesome stretch for the hips, the abdomen, the groin muscles, and he's looking forward. Controlled breathing. We'd like you to hold these for 30 seconds. Well done. Get into warrior 2. Another 30 seconds. Good form, good posture. Looking forward. Another 30 seconds, hold, and flow dynamically into warrior 3. Once again, awesome stretch for the abdomen. Good cool down, stretch for the groin and hip flexors. Switch and alternate sides. Again, so warrior 1. Feet placement perpendicular, left foot the wall. Come forward with the knee, never passing the toe. Arms up, rotate body, head forward. Well done, 30 seconds into warrior 2. Again, good head placement, well done. 30 seconds into warrior 3. Awesome dynamic stretch. 30 seconds and done. The next set of exercises, stretches, the downward dog, upward dog. So Adam's gonna get into the downward dog. Feet closer together, a little bit more. Well done. You're gonna hold that for a good solid 30 seconds. Head is in a neutral position, hands shoulder width apart. He's gonna get a nice dynamic stretch into the hamstrings and calves. Well done, and then he's gonna get into a nice upward dog, where your thighs can touch, right? Keep your breathing. You can bring your hands in a little bit. Well done. Good overall dynamic stretch. You can also get into the plank position to increase the stretch on the thighs, abdomen, and chest. Again, 30 seconds, and that's the end of our home fitness program.